Hello and welcome, friends. Today we're going to do a class that helps you to elevate your vibe, lift your mood, and just generally feel a little brighter, a little bigger, a little better. So we're starting at the front of the mat. So come and stand hip distance apart here. And you want to have your feet nicely grounded on the floor. Knees are soft. Imagine you're pushing the floor away, and at the same time you're growing tall. The crown of the head lifts up. So we start with very simple movement. With your next inhale, bring your arms forward and up. And then exhale, together with the movement, bring the arms back down for the full length of the exhale. So we're breathing through the nose, mouth is closed. 2 more times, deep inhale. And exhale. And next time, see if you can start the inhale just a moment before you start the movement. And maybe see if the inhale is just as long as the end of the movement, so all the way through the end of the movement. Start exhaling, then start bringing your arms back down. And maybe the exhale is even a little longer than the end of the movement. Good. Now we repeat, and we're going to add a little something to it. So we're going to count the inhale, making it a little fuller. And just go as far as you can, and we're going to also come onto our tippy toes. So now inhale for 4 counts, come back up, 2, 3, 4, stretch tall on your tippy toes, and then exhale down approximately 4 counts. Again, deep inhale, this time we count to 5, 2, 3, 4, stretch tall, 5, exhale back down. Full exhale. Inhale to 6 if you can. Deep inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. Do 2 more, and maybe you can extend the inhale to a 7 and an 8. Shoulders stay relaxed. Exhaling down. The exhale, you feel the belly button moving back towards the spine, and deep inhale into belly, into the chest. Maybe even 8 counts. Exhaling down. And stay here. Take a breath. And feel how just a simple movement together with the breath has made a difference. Now let's step the left foot back, big steps. So we're coming into warrior 1 stance. Both hips are facing forward. It's a little bit of distance between the left and the right foot. Bending the right knee here. Good. Now you don't want to have too much of an arch in the lower back here, so bring your tailbone just a little down. Should feel a nice little stretch here on your psoas muscle. All right, let's stretch. Let's keep the right knee straight for now. And with the next inhale, bring the arms first towards the heart. With the next inhale, bring the arms wide. And I want you to bend your knee and look a little up. So don't look down, look up. Open your chest here. Bring the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, bring your hands back to the heart. Come back to your center as you straighten your front knee. Good. Deep inhale here. Stretching the left leg, right knee bent, lifting the heart up, shoulder blades back together, gaze is up, and exhale back to your center, to your heart. You can bring the gaze just slightly back to the heart if you feel good doing that. Let's do 3 more of those. Deep inhale. I want you to fully fill your heart with love, with light, with everything that you need right now. And exhaling it back out. All the air out. Good. Inhaling new prana here. Exhaling and bring your hands back. Last one. Deep inhale. Fill your whole lungs here. Feel your ribcage expand. Collarbones lift. And then stay here. Arms wide, gaze up. That has more of an enlivening effect. Take 3 deep breaths into your chest. Deep inhale. And then exhale, straighten your front knee, bring your hands in front of your heart. And step forward to the beginning of the mat and release your hands. Step the right leg back. Warrior One stands here, so make sure you have enough space between the both legs here. Both hips are facing forward, so maybe the left has to go slightly back, the right a little forward. Hands in front of the heart, gaze straight. So don't look down, look slightly up. The next inhale, bend your knee. Bring your arms wide, open up your heart. Exhale and bring it back. With the breath, deep inhale. Exhaling it back. Feel how you're opening up on all levels here. As you open the arms, you let new energy flow in. Exhaling and bringing it back. Let's do 3 more, and the third time we stay in the back bend. Last one, fully opening, deep inhales. And then settle here in this back bend. The legs are very grounded and strong, and with the inhale, you feel your heart lifting and opening. Gaze is up, you're open, you're ready to receive. And now take 3 deep inhales. Let your whole being be filled with new oxygen, new energy, new light. You can keep a soft bend in the elbows here. Last inhale. And then exhale, hands to heart. Step forward to the beginning of the mat. Release the hands. Take a moment to feel. Maybe you feel already how these 2 exercises have made a difference, and maybe you feel a little bigger, a little brighter, more expanded, more awake. And now we want to build on that. So we're doing some side bends. So bring the left leg back. I'm not going to mirror you in this one. So for you, it's going to be the right leg back. So I will mirror you. And we keep the left knee bent here. Bring your arms wide. And then gaze over your left arm. Settle into Warrior Two. And a warrior is self-confident and therefore straight in the middle. It doesn't have the need to push forward too much. It knows where it is. So keep it here in line, shoulders to hips. Shoulders are relaxed as well. The gaze is relaxed too. The legs are very strong and the upper body is free and open. Take a breath. The next inhale, bring the left arm towards the left thigh and sweep the right arm up and over the head, finding length on all of the right side of the body. And with the exhale, we come back into a Warrior Two. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale and find length. And also twist slightly with your torso up towards the sky. Exhale, back. Inhale, making sure you don't look down, you look slightly up. And let's stay in this pose now. And I want you to feel the elongation of the whole right side of the body. From the outside of your foot towards the fingertips. All along your ribs, all along your upper body. Breathe into that stretch. Lift the ribs, make space in between the ribs. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. And then look down. And with the exhale, come back up. Straighten both legs, release your hands, bring the feet parallel to each other. And feel into the right side of the body and feel how there is more of a sense of space on that side compared to the left. So the side that has been stretched feels more open, wider, maybe more spacious. Perfect. Now let's turn back, in your case, the right foot. Bend over the right knee. So right knee is in one line with the ankle here. Bring both arms wide. Settle into your warrior two. Gaze is open, soft, strong warrior here. Firmly grounded on the floor. Free and open in the upper body. Now bend your right arm, bring the right arm towards your thigh and sweep the left arm overhead with the inhale. Exhale and come back down. Let's do this 2 more times. Deep inhale. Exhale back. Last one. And stay. And there's sometimes a tendency for us to collapse forward, so make sure your heart is turning towards the sky. And you find the length of all of the right side, left side of your body. Find space in between the ribs. Find length and breathe into the stretch, especially on the inhale. Inhale creates more space here. Last deep breath. And look down. Come back up into standing. Turn your feet parallel. Release your hands. Ooh. Feel yourself wider, spacious. You know where your body ends and where the air begins, but with these laterals, these lines become more blurry. We feel more expanded. We feel bigger. Perfect. Now let's interlace the fingers at the back. Stretch your arms. Make sure your tailbone's reaching downwards. And with a long spine, fold forward. So this is just to balance out these asymmetrical poses we've been doing. And you can press your shoulder blades towards each other. Find this nice stretch here. Bring the chin slightly towards the throat so the neck is in one line with the rest of the spine. Let's take a relaxed breath into the belly here. Now release your hands on the floor. And now turn your feet to the beginning of the mat, to the front. Frame your front foot with your hands and then step back into a downward facing dog. Good. So keep your knees slightly bent. Lift up your sit bones and imagine that you're pressing the mat away from you. So you really have that sense of space in between your vertebrae. So you're making space for your back here. That is the main goal of downward facing dog. Alright, and from here we're doing a fun little movement. So the next inhale, come forward into a plank. And then let's open up the chest into up dog. but staying on your toes here, pressing the floor away with your hands. And then exhale, press into the floor, lift up your hips, come back into downward facing dog. Let's do 4 more of those. With an inhale, you roll forward and then open up into an up dog. Pressing your heart forward, exhaling and coming back down. And let it be a nice movement for you that feels good in your body. We do one last one. And then come back to down dog. Alright, we've created enough energy for today, and now we're gonna wind down. So bring your right knee forward to the back side of your right wrist, just slightly outside of that. And then stretch the left leg back. We're coming into pigeon here, so both hips are square. And then fold forwards, come onto your elbows. And if you want, you can stay here. If it feels good for you, you can come all the way down to the floor and bring your forehead to the floor. If you want, you can bring a pillow underneath the right hip, if that feels good. Just be aware that the further up you have your right foot, the more intense the stretch will be. So you can bring it a little down if you feel like that would be more beneficial for you. Now soften into the pose, let go. Come back up. Slowly, slowly come onto your hands and tuck your left toes. Come back into a downward facing dog. Now bring the left knee forward, slightly on the outside of the left wrist. Bring your right leg back. Find length in your spine first and then fold forwards. Find the variation that works for you and then relax into the pose. Very slowly come back up. And this time, so come onto your hands. This time bring your weight onto your left hip and then sweep the right leg forward. So we're coming into a nice, easy cross here. So to find balance, we want to end with a twist and a forward fold. Bring your right hand back, left hand to the right knee. Inhale for length, exhale to twist. Relax your shoulders. Find one spot to look at or close your eyes. Shoulders relaxed. And now bring your breath into the belly. The next inhale, come back to center. Feel difference between left and right. Now let's have left leg in the front. Bring your left hand back, right hand to the left knee. Inhale, and then exhale and twist. Flex your shoulders, long straight spine. You can gaze to one spot on the floor, looking over the left shoulder. Or you can close your eyes and don't over twist the neck, just go as far as feels comfortable. Relax the belly. Inhale and come back to center. So these twists, they help us to come back to our own center, come back to ourselves. And now simple forward fold. So you can stay in that easy twist. And then bring your hands forward. Keep the spine straight, so don't want you to round too much, because we don't want to close the heart. We've just opened it in our class today. So just go as much as it feels still good. As long as you feel the stretch. Feel the hands on the floor, feel where your hips, your legs are touching the floor. Feel grounded on the floor. And every exhale is a letting go. It's a softening and a relaxing into the pose. The next inhale, come up into center, into sitting, and feel. And then let's make our way onto our backs. In preparing for Shavasana, so lie back down. Let your legs fall out, hip distance apart, arms next to the body, shoulders away from the ears. Now close your eyes. Feel how your belly is soft. And then feel into your heart. We can feel your heart beat. You can feel the warmth of your heart. And then let everything go. I'll let you know when to come back, but now let everything go and rest. Slowly feel back into your body and start moving it gently. You can give yourself a nice little stretch. And in your own time, roll to one side. Stay there for a moment. And then come up into sitting. Close your eyes again. And remember the sense of relaxation in Shavasana that we just had before. Now place your left hand on your heart and the right hand on top of the left hand. And connect to your heart, connect to your heartbeat. Feel the breath moving your chest gently. Now see your heart as a warm center of light. Like a bowl of light. Feel how that light fills your whole chest. And let the light fill your whole body. And go even beyond the body. So that you're now bathing in warm, bright light. Now feel the essence of a smile on your face. So no need to smile right now. Just feel how it feels to smile. And see your heart smiling. Maybe you want to smile back. And put an actual smile. Let an actual smile appear on your face. And bring your palms together. And bow down. Finding gratitude for your heart. And come all the way up. And open your eyes. Thank you.